Hello everyone, are you ready to check out 4 more properties? These are $112,000 and less. 3 out of the 4 have a little bit of acreage. We're headed into Georgia, Florida, Iowa, and Tennessee. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're having a beautiful day and your cup is always full of happiness. So we're going to begin right here in Milton, Florida. This one is in Santa Rosa County, you guys. And this one is listed for $112,000. This is a charming little Florida cottage. And this is $112,000, and this is the highest price in today's episode. It's at 7080 Old Spanish Trail Road. So in Santa Rosa County, you have a population of around 203,000 people, and the median home values here are $342,000. And they're asking $112,000 for this house. So let's take a closer look and see how much house we're getting for our money in Milton, Florida. Right away, we have a fenced yard, shingle roof, vinyl siding, and a quaint screen porch. This is cute. Looks like we have a water view. $112,000. And the property tax rate in Santa Rosa County is 1.1%. And I want to say that this location to this house is about an hour from Destin, Florida, where beautiful beaches, where you'll find just beautiful beaches in a beautiful area. And a shout out to my cousin Michael and his wife Kat. How you guys doing out there? They live right outside of Destin. This looks like a beautiful place. Screen porch, lots of potential right here. Clean it up and call it your own. We're getting hardwood flooring. Cute. And this is on a little more than 7,800 square foot lot. So this could be maybe a living room area or a bedroom area. It's kind of hard to decipher till you get in there. And as always, the listing agencies and the addresses for these properties are in the description box below the video. Looks like we have some closet space. And when you get there, of course, you'll find out if the windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. Have those home inspections to get the longevity of your roof, check your foundation, run your mechanicals and things. And remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. You know, because that house you're not looking for, maybe in the next episode. Yeah, this one has possibilities. And the asking price is $112,000. And remember, these houses are placed on the market to be sold. So you're always welcome to make offers. Yeah, this one has possibilities. So there's what we have of the kitchen. A lot of cabinets we can salvage. Does have a dishwasher. Double sink. So it looks like we have ceramic tile in the kitchen. Looks like it opens right up to this room with a set of French doors. Santa Rosa County. If you want to be closer to the coast, this one might suit your needs. Yeah, this is cute. So that you could use this room off the kitchen as a dining space. Maybe you want to get in there and open the wall up. You can make modifications if you so choose to do so, right? So there's your side deck. It's going to need a little cleanup on the vinyl siding, but that's okay. Beautiful trees to provide you some shade. A fenced yard. Beautiful palms under the blue skies of the Sunshine State. Why not? And this is Milton, Florida in Santa Rosa County. So here we have a couple of outbuildings. Plenty of room for gardening. Look at that. Nice. Great storage. There's another one. It's great that the yard is fenced. So there's your clothesline. Yeah, this is cute. This has potential. Could trim back some of these shrubs. Clean up the yard a little bit if you want a little more, clearing and a little more yard space is what I'm trying to say. Beautiful location. You might be near railroad tracks, so you'd have to be okay with that. And there's your screen porch. Better to have one than not, I would say, right? Yeah, this is cute. So let's get some information off of this one. 7080 Old Spanish Trail Road. So it's only been on the market 2 days, and this house was built in 1943. Let's get a look at the street view. Ooh, look how pretty this is. And there's that word. I'm using the word pretty today, you guys, because that is pretty. And as always, you can research neighborhoods. But yeah, that looks very nice. And let's see. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. And let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we're going to give a shout out to 850 Barbecue Food Truck. That sounds good. And you do have a lot of local amenities. We're right near the Blackwater River. So we are right above East Milton, and we have, let's see, Baghdad, Florida, down to the south of us and right off of Highway 10. And let's see, you've got Pace, Florida, and Wallace, Florida over to the west. Point Baker and Rowville up to the north. And then, of course, right down to the south, you've got Gulf Breeze, you've got Navarre Beach, Santa Rosa Island, Fort Walton, and there's Destin. So you've got a lot of beautiful beaches within an hour or so, depending on traffic, of course. So let's check out the satellite view. And this is Santa Rosa County. And there is your parcel right there. A little over 7,800 square foot parcel. 7080 Old Spanish Trail Road. Pretty address. And it says, roll up your sleeves. It's a classic old Florida cottage. Use your DIY skills to turn this vintage cottage into your home sweet home. Water view of the beautiful Marquise Basin. Spacious 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with real hardwood flooring and ceramic tile in the bath. And it says, wait until you see the big bonus room. Lots of windows and French doors leading to the back deck. You also have a fenced yard and storage buildings, which is a great bonus. And this property was sold in 1988 for $32,000, 1997 for $35,000. Now, many years later, they're asking $112,000. The property is 83 years old. And on a tax assessment of $31,087, the taxes show $209. But again, call the Santa Rosa County Clerk's Office because the property tax rate is 1.1%. So there it is, $112,000 in Milton, Florida. Cute little place right there. Now we're going to head into Marathon, Iowa. Look at this place, 89.9. This is on 1.77 acres, 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 1,310 square feet. And it's been on the market 154 days. It was built in 1900. So let's check it out at 408 East Bernice Street in Marathon, Iowa, right here. So in Marathon, Iowa, we're in Buena Vista County. Population is around 21,000 people. And your median home values here, I don't think I wrote that down, so pardon me. But let's check this out. 1.77 acres in Iowa. This is a very pretty house. Look at that beautiful enclosed porch on the front. Shingle roof. Looks like it's vinyl sided. You have a nice side deck. Ooh, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at that. Very nice barn. So you could have a hobby farm here. You could raise some animals. Maybe you just want to use... Oh, look at this. We have another building as well. Nice. 1.77 acres, 89.9 in Marathon, Iowa. Wow. Beautiful. Under $90,000 for a house you can call your own. Now, the property tax rate here is 1.24%. Wow, this is really pretty. That is very pretty. Nice building. You could do a lot with that. Gorgeous parcel. Countryside of Iowa in Marathon, Iowa for $89,900. Okay, so there is your garage. With a slider door, it looks like. Concrete pad, vinyl sided, or it could be steel, I guess. Look at this. There's your kitchen. Now, if you think that's a little bit dated, you could paint the cabinets. You could switch out hardware. You could take off this little rail here and modernize it some. You've got a double sink. You have a dishwasher. Nice countertop. This is another one that's just looking for its person. Because houses need people and people need houses, right? This is very nice. $89,900. Gas range with a range hood. Yeah, this has got possibilities, so I'm not sure what room this is. But again, go check it out in person, get the lay of the land. If you're looking in Buena Vista County in Marathon, Iowa. So there we see one of the bathrooms with a single shower. Now this might be the upstairs room. Needs a little attention. 1.77 acres of land. So that might be your upstairs. Looks like they might have been working on it, or maybe they cleaned it all out and it's just ready for more insulation. Springs, right around the corner. Maybe you could park a camper. Maybe you want to work on this. It doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape. You could probably live in it while you spruce it up, right? Why not? There's your water heater, your furnace. So it does have a basement. Yeah, somebody go check this one out. 1.77 acres in Marathon, Iowa. Wow. And that's at 408 East Bernice Street. So let's see where we are on the map. So there you do have some local amenities in Marathon. So we have Lawrence over here to the east. We have Sioux Rapids over here to the west of us. We have Albert City down to the south and Webb up to the north. And let's see. Scroll out a little bit more here. Des Moines, Iowa is down here to the southeast. Fort Dodge is down to the southeast. We have Rochester up there and Mankato and Marshall. And there we are. Red marks a spot right there. So you're not far from the Dakota line. And then here is a satellite view. Marathon, Iowa, 1.77 acres. And there is the parcel. Nice square parcel. Look at that. That is country living. You're going to get your well, the septic, the utilities, and it looks like you're very private there. Not too far from town, however. 408 East Bernice Street. 154 days on the market, built in 1900. And as I say, the longer they sit vacant and unoccupied, they are not increasing in value, so always feel free to make an offer. And it states here, great opportunity to have a country home with city water and city sewer. Oh, so pardon me, it's not country water and sewer, or country water and country septic. It's city water and city sewer. It's located in a very private area on the east side of Marathon, has lots of potential, and so check it out. And it was just listed, and it's 126 years old, and on an assessment of $76,990, the taxes were $1,080. But again, you can call the Buena Vista County Clerk's Office to get the accurate tax records. Wow, $89,900, and that has county or city water and septic. That might be a great find for somebody if you don't want if you don't want country septic and country water, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Wow, that's a great find, especially on 1.77 acres. Now we're going to head into Tennessee, you guys. This one's sitting on 7 acres, and it's $89,900. 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The house has just under 760 square feet of living space. It's only been on the market 8 days, built in 1932. So if you're looking in Trenton, Tennessee, this has got 7 acres. It's at 8 Union Church Road, Trenton, Tennessee, 38382. So in Trenton, Tennessee, we are in Gibson County. Population is just over 50,400 people. So let's check it out and see this house. What are we getting for our money? So we have a shingle roof. We have a covered porch. Might need a little attention, a little sag right there, but that could just be the gutter. Covered porch nonetheless. So we're in Gibson County, and the median home values here are right around $160,000. And your property tax rate in Gibson County, Tennessee is 0.83%. So we're going to have to look past personal belongings in this one. We're looking at a little country house here in Trenton, Tennessee on 7 acres of land. So this would have your well, your septic, and your utilities. So there's your space heater, more than likely gas. Looks like we're getting beautiful hardwood flooring. Look at that. Nice. We do have the paneling. This is another house that you could go in and modernize this, and it sits on 7 acres of land in Tennessee. Beautiful interior door with a glass hardware. Country property looking for its person right here. Look at this. So here's what we see of a kitchen. Do have beautiful windows right behind your double sink. We have linoleum, vinyl flooring, cabinets. Yeah, this has potential too. Trenton, Tennessee, and Gibson County. Possibilities, you guys. Who's looking in Tennessee? You're going to be around 2.5 hours southwest of Nashville with this property right here. Yeah, they don't show a whole lot of the outside, but all the more reason to go check it out. Looks like you're going to need a chainsaw. We're going to need to clean up some of these trees. But plenty of room on 7 acres to have a farm. Do whatever you want with this one. 8 Union Church Road. And that's been on the market 8 days, built in 1932. 7 acres. Nice. Let's look at the street view. Wow. Very pretty. Now, I'm not sure if that building goes with it. It doesn't say anything about a building, but that certainly looks like the house back there behind that beautiful white post and rail fence. If any of you take a look at this, let us know in the comments. This could be a great find for somebody looking in Tennessee that wants some acreage. Let's see if it shows us what we have on the map here. First and foremost. And this is Trenton. So let's see, we have a lot of local amenities. So here's Idlewild over to the east. Bradford up to the northeast. So here we are in Trenton. We have Dyer up there to the northwest. And Hopewell, China Grove up to the north. And then, of course, we have Nashville over here to our east. And as I mentioned, it's about 2.5 hours over to Nashville. And then you've got Memphis down here, and you've got Jackson. So this is northern Tennessee. And here's a satellite view of the 7 acres. There it is. Look at that. I have a lot of trees. Can't really see a building in there, but let me see if it says anything in the description. It states, charming 2-bedroom, 1-bath property situated on 7 acres, cozy house, perfect for the first-time home buyer, and plenty of potential for personalization and expansion. Don't miss this opportunity. It says nothing about a building. So someone go check this out, because if that building is included, that would be a great find. It's 94 years old. It was just listed. And on an assessment of 18.6, it says the taxes were $424. But again, in this county of Gibson County, the property tax rate is 0.83%. But boy, that could be a great find. 89.9, 7 acres of land. And I'd really want to know if that building comes with it. All right, now we're going to head into Georgia. Look at this place. This is on 3.11 acres, you guys. It does state it's a foreclosure for $72,900, so just under $73,000 at 6434 Cruz Community Road in Folkston, Georgia, 31537. Means we're in Charlton County. Population is just under 13,000 people, and the median home values here are right around $325,000. So let's check it out. It's 3 bedrooms, and it has 1,472 square feet. So it does have a shingle roof, ranch-style house, vinyl siding with a covered porch. Wow, look at this. We're right down to plywood flooring with a wood stove in the corner. This could be a fixer. And it's a foreclosure. These banks do not want to hang on to these houses, so you're always welcome, again, to make the offer. Have your home inspection, and whether it's being sold as is, where is, you can still have a home inspection for your own information purposes. But we're looking at a little over 3 acres of land with your well, septic, utilities. So you do have a 2-door refrigerator in this area there of that room. There's what we see of the kitchen. Cute kitchen. A lot of cabinets. Window above your double sink. And your property tax rate in Charlton County is 1.15%. Cute kitchen. Yeah, it's right down to the plywood flooring. So another house that you could put your own stamp on it, spruce it up, modernize it, choose your own finishes. but that looks like a faux like butcher block countertop. It'd be pretty with butcher block. A lot of cabinets. We could salvage those. Wow, look at this. So we do see some hardwood flooring and tile. Folkston, Georgia and Charlton County, 3.11 acres. I see possibilities with this. Look at that property. Very pretty. Blank canvas for you guys. A blank slate right here. Gonna have some wildlife roam through. Gonna have wildlife roam through the Trenton, Tennessee property also. It's fenced. That's nice. Even if it's partial, that's really nice. Wow, look at this. I don't know if that's an extension of the house, but that looks like it could be a building with a metal roof. And again, it's 3.11 acres. And that's all they're going to show. Somebody go check this one out too. Wow. And that's 6434 Cruz Community Road. And that's in Folkston, Georgia, 31537. And that's Charlton County. Let's get a look at the street view. Wow, look at that. Beautiful location. Very private. Very country. I'm wondering if that is it or if we're looking at something else here, but somebody go check this one out. And let's see where we are on the map. Folkston, Georgia, right here. So we have Hickox up to the north. Waycross, Georgia is up to the northwest. And we've got Clark's Bluff over to the southeast. Folkston's right here. And so we're not too far from the coast. Look at this. You've got Cumberland Island. They have the wild horses roam free there. And you've got Jekyll Island right there. Very nice. You're not too far from that. And then over on the west, we have Homerville and Manor. So there we are. Red marks the spot right there. In Folkston, Georgia. And then here is your satellite view. 3.11 acres. So if anybody's looking for a country property in Georgia, this one might suit your needs. Look at that. Beautiful. 6434 Cruz Community Road. Been on the market only 2 days as I upload this video. Built in 1990. So it's not a terribly old house. A little over 30, 31 years old. And 3+ acres. Endless potential if you're looking for your next project. 3-bedroom house sits on over 3 acres of land, offering privacy, space, and unlimited possibilities. And it's ready for a full renovation or a rebuild and create your own private homestead, it says. I highly agree with that. And let's see here. This one has a little history. It was sold for $88,000 back in 2001. It was sold for $149,000 in 2018. They listed it in 2019 for $149,900. It was sold for $108,000 in August of 2020. Now they're listing it for $72,900, and the house is 36 years old. And on an assessment of $69,604, the taxes were $1,897. But again, call Charlton County Clerk's Office for the accurate tax record. And that again is $72,900. It states it's a foreclosure on 3.11 acres in Folkston, Georgia. That's a nice find for somebody that wants country house and land in the state of Georgia. Sweet. Fresh off, they're hot off the listing press, you guys. And that house does have 1,472 square feet of living space. So again, that's a nice find for someone in Georgia. And then we have this one here in Trenton, Tennessee on 7 acres of land. And that house has just under 760 square feet for $89,900. Or if you're looking in Iowa, this one's sitting on 1.77 acres for $89,900. Nice house there that has a lot of possibilities. Or if you're looking in Milton, Florida, and you want to be in Santa Rosa County, this one's $112,000 on a 7,667 square foot lot, you guys. Great finds today. So wherever you are, hope you're having a beautiful day. You're welcome to subscribe, hit that notification bell, share these episodes. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're viewing from. And we'll see you in the next one because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Thursday. Cheers.